Q Lions model of care for me is putting patients first, and that was why I chose Q Lions, because patients are the priority and the providers are given that opportunity to develop those relationships with patients and make them a priority. And so patients are able to have time, longer appointments, and have that time to establish their care and to have a good relationship with their provider. So I chose Q Lions because of the model of care that it has, that their philosophy of putting patients first, that patients are the priority and not the number of patients that are seen per day, was a big factor for me. I wanted to be able to provide quality care and have that time to provide that care for the patients. So that was what I chose for why I chose Q Lions, and that's why I enjoy working here. Q Lions differs because having that time. The time is a big factor, and and not being rushed, between patients, having to see one patient right after the other, and really having that time to really meet all of the patient's needs, and not, you can only have one issue per visit was a very common way that other practices are run, that they only have time to address one concern per visit. And I found that patients obviously they don't always have just one concern. There's obviously multiple concerns that that need to be addressed, and we may not be able to address all of them at one visit, but we've at least talked about them, and they're out there so that they can be brought up at future visits.